Hello students, welcome to the e-platform of Mother International Academy. My name is Parul Upadhyay and I am your biology teacher. In this lesson, we'll learn about basics of life process. We all know that living organisms are made up of many kinds of cells, means many organs like lungs, heart, liver, kidney, etc. All these organs are made up of diverse kinds of tissue to perform the function. This tissue in turn are made up of many kinds of cells. Such order of organization of living organisms can be damaged by environmental perturbations. So to retain this complex organization of living organisms, they needs to have some repair and maintenance system. Now all the process required for maintaining this complex living organization are known as life process. So, we can define the life process as the process which are required for maintaining the complex well-organized structure of living organisms. This life process can be subdivided into 4 sub-processes like nutrition, respiration, transportation and excretion. Now, let's have a brief look on nutrition. We all know that we require a lot of energy day-to-day activities like walking, singing, dancing, etc. We also require energy for growth, development, maintenance and synthesis of essential components like protein in our body. This energy is also required for carrying out the vital function of our body like digestion, respiration, circulation, excretion, etc. So, now can you tell me what is the source of this energy or from where does this energy come from? Yes, you are right. It comes from the food that we eat. The food that we consume is basically a carbon source like a sugar, carbohydrates. I'm sure you might heard this name somewhere. These are the main component of our body that gives us energy. There are some other sugar like glucose, lactose. These are the simplest form of sugar. Now, different organisms consume different types of carbon source depending on their complexity. As you just learned that animals consume carbon source like glucose, lactose, etc. These carbon sources are organic in nature. On the other hand, plants consume carbon source like carbon dioxide. These carbon sources are inorganic in nature. Plants use this carbon dioxide further for synthesizing their own food. This means that plants can synthesize their own food and animals cannot. Now the organisms can synthesize their own food are called autotroph. So we can define autotroph as the organism can synthesize their own food. For example, green plant and some bacteria. Here these are example of green plants and this is bacteria. On the other hand, the organisms that cannot synthesize their own food are called heterotroph. The organisms cannot synthesize their own food. So to define heterotroph, the organisms cannot synthesize their own food are called heterotroph. For example, animals and fungi. Here the example of heterotroph is animal and fungi. So student, with this we end of this lecture. So to summarize, the process which are required for maintaining the complex well-organized structure of living organisms are called life process. They are majorly divided into 4 sub-processes like nutrition, respiration, transportation and excretion. Next, we studies about autotroph and heterotroph. So, autotroph are the organisms that can synthesize their own food. For example, green plant and some bacteria. While Heterotrophs are organisms that cannot synthesize their own food, like animals and fungi. So student, thank you, and I will upload another video in next class.